Hey there guys, welcome to the next tutorial here on the channel. We're going to be making an accordion wallet in this video, and the accordion style pouch that we're going to make is a very simple design that you can incorporate into a lot of different duct tape creations, but I'll discuss that later on in the video after we get the accordion style wallet made here. So let's get started here on the tutorial first. Alright, so our first step is what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 strips of tape that are 7 inches long, and we're going to stick them, the first two together, just like this. And I'm using the Zigzag Duct brand tape for this video. First time I've ever used it on the channel. So we're going to stick our first two 7-inch strips together just like that. We're going to take our third one, and we're going to apply it so that the total height of the piece that we're making is about 3.5 inches, and that's going to cause you to overlap just the tiniest little bit. That's about all it overlapped right there. And then we're going to take our fourth and final strip and just cover up the rest of the sticky side showing right down here. And then our next step is to make an exact duplicate of this piece. So what we're going to do is take 4 more 7-inch strips and then make an exact duplicate of this sheet right here. So do that step now. Alright, so after a few more strips we have our second sheet, and make sure you do any trimming with a pair of scissors to make sure they're exactly the same. Now we're going to work on the sides of the accordion wallet. So to work on the sides, we're going to take 2 strips of tape that are 3.5 inches long, and remember that's the height of our sheets up here. So if you're doing your sheets to a different size or a different height, you need to take that into consideration and make adjustments accordingly. So we're going to take our 2 strips here that are 3.5 inches long and stick them together just like this. And you're going to be taking 2 more and doing the exact same thing so that you have 2 of these pieces right here. So I have my other one right here, and then I have this one. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take it and fold it in half just like this, and you really want to crease this portion down. Make sure you do it with both of them. I would really recommend that you put these under a heavy book for a little while, or just something heavy that'll really mash them down, because you want these to be really conditioned to being folded in half. So I would just suggest put those under something for a little while, maybe like an hour or so, and then come back to this tutorial. So once you're ready to attach the sides, you're going to need 1 strip of tape that's 3.5 inches long once again, and I recommend cutting this right in half just like that, so you have 2 strips and you can save on tape a little bit. Next thing we're going to do is take one of our pieces here, and we're going to put about half of this piece on here, half of it on the surface you're working on. Flip the whole thing over, you should see about half of the sticky side still left over. Make sure that you have the fold facing in, so this is how it folds this way, and you want to place this right on here. Make sure you line it up on the top and bottom, and then just fold this back around and stick it like that. Next thing we're going to do is do this exact same thing with the other piece here. So we're going to put half of it on the sheet here, half of it on the surface I'm working on, and then very carefully just going to stick this onto this piece here. This is going to be a little bit tricky because you're kind of working against it, but it should work out pretty well. And then when you fold it, it should end up just like that. So you have that kind of fold right there in the center. Now what you want to do is take your second piece here and connect it on this side just in the way I just showed you over here. So this is what you're going to end up with once you've connected both the sides. And this is going to pop out a little bit, so I'd recommend, putting it under that heavy object once again for a little while and then coming back to work on it. And for the bottom, when it comes to sealing up the bottom, you have a couple options. One, you can just take a strip of tape and connect it on the bottom here, and that will conclude the bottom of the accordion wallet. Or you can take another 2 strips, connect those together, fold those in half like I did the sides, and make the bottom an accordion style piece as well. It's really up to you, but like I said, for this tutorial I'm just going to connect the bottom here, and that'll still provide me with plenty of room. This is going to be a little bit easier, like I said, after you have it under a book for a while or something like that. So you want to make sure it's totally stuck down, make sure that this is totally, not bouncing out at all, and then seal up the bottom just like that. So now we have the accordion style wallet there. Now we have to make a flap, and we're going to add a few credit card holders and stuff like that. Now a flap for the lid is pretty simple. All you do is just take 2 strips of tape, 7 inches, stick them together, and then you can get another one at the bottom, and that will be the part that sticks to the back. And then we're just simply going to stick it right about here, and then this will flap over like this and seal up our accordion wallet here. Now let's put some credit card holders in it and really, add some nice cool features to it. Okay, so let's put 1 credit card holder right there towards the left side, and we'll stick that totally down like this. Wrap that piece around into the folding part. We'll take a second credit card holder and we'll put that one right there. Also on the left side, adding a few credit card holders to it. Once again, that part gets wrapped around like that, and that's stuck down. Then you can put like an ID holder or something over here, and we're going to put some Velcro on the top here to really make it look cool. Alright, so I added a little bit of Velcro right there, and as you can see, the accordion wallet really took shape there. Now, you can customize your accordion wallet a ton of different ways. Like I put the 2 credit card holders over here. I have a few videos up on how to do that if you want to know exactly how to make credit card holders. They're pretty simple though. And you can put like an ID holder over here. The bigger you make the accordion wallet, the more it can hold. So if you want to put a few of these folds in there, you can make a really big wallet, and it can hold a lot of different stuff. You can segment it, so you can put like a 2 pouches in there, like a separator in between. You can also adopt the accordion style for a lot of different things, like any kind of pouch. If you want to add those folds, you can do that. If you're making like a giant lunch box, you can do that. Like a tote bag, you can use the accordion style. It's a really simple way of just allowing a piece of duct tape to fold inward like this when there's nothing in it, and it really allows it to get a lot more compact than it normally would if it had something in it. So hopefully you guys like the tutorial on the duct tape accordion wallet. A lot of different ways you can morph this into whatever you want to, so hopefully you enjoy the tutorial. I'll catch you guys next time on the channel. Take care.